behind the leaders, Bayern Munich, who play later on today against Hoffenheim. Two sides getting a group photo with the officials today, trying to boost Germany's bid to stage the UEFA Women's Euros. And here's the two sides. Leipzig will have to cope without their star defender Julia Landenberger at the back. The Austrian international Julia Magel will come into central defence to try and cover Landenberger's injury. That was a ligament problem. She's going to rule her out for a few months. There's Leipzig's coach Jonas Stefan. Today's referee is a young official, 27 years old, Selina Menzel. Has been promoted to the Frauen-Bundesliga top flight. There's the visitors from VfL Wolfsburg and have to do today without two key absents, Alexandra Popp and their top scorer Lynette Berenstein. And they will cover that absence with Kesaya Bussi, who's got 3 goals this season, the French international, and look to use their strength in depth from the bench. A host of international talent for the visitors and 7 times Frauen-Bundesliga champions Wolfsburg. Two coaches there, Jonas Stefan and Stefan Lerch from Wolfsburg in his second spell in northern Germany. Beautiful, crisp weather across Germany. It is rather cold, but it's dry and the sun is out. We're almost ready to go. Wolfsburg in their traditional all-green strip from left to right, and Leipzig from right to left in their white shirts and red shorts. Welcome to coverage of the Google Pixel Frauen-Bundesliga. Leipzig against Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg will be looking to build on their magnificent 5-2 demolition of Manchester United. The early shot on target from their captain, 34-year-old German international Svenja Huth, testing Leipzig's goalkeeper, the Swiss Elvira Herzog. You see that Wolfsburg will be pressing with intensity from the start of the game, trying to prevent the hosts Leipzig from settling into this game. Leipzig will be looking to recover from a heartbreaking German Cup exit on penalties last weekend to Werder Bremen. Now have to regroup quickly. It's a tough test for Leipzig today against the 7 times Frauen-Bundesliga champions. Be interesting to see how Wolfsburg cope without the absence their star players, Alexandra Popp, Lynette Berenstein, the Netherlands international striker, top scorer this season in the Frauen-Bundesliga for Wolfsburg with 6 goals. Popp has been equally as important, 4 assists. Wolfsburg's coach, Stefan Lerch, was keen to stress at the pre-match interviews that they have the squad to cope with such absences and looking to the likes of Kesaya Busi, who can play in a range of roles across the front to try and get the goals this afternoon. We can see number 19, Busi, the French international, looking to be playing centrally for Wolfsburg. Another youngster, 20-year-old Cora Zikai, starting on the left of attack for Wolfsburg. There's Svenja Hood, lifted into the box, just about cleared by, offside flag goes up, free kick to Leipzig. Leipzig's head coach, Jonas Stefan, second youngest in the German top flight, just 33. There's only Florian Kessner at Jena, who's younger, in charge in the top flight of women's professional football in Germany. Linda trying to build the attack, but that goes astray. Plenty of players have donned gloves this afternoon in Leipzig, trying to cope with the freezing temperatures. But at least the sun is out. Important for the players to keep moving. Here's Svenja Hood. She's normally follow running on Wolfsburg's right-hand side, across to the French international Kesaya Busi. That's struck Nicoline Dudek, Denmark defender. She looks okay to continue. Delise Boboy picks it up. Leipzig are forced back and Wolfsburg will press, trying to deny Leipzig any space to build an attack. That's offside. See, Wolfsburg are trying to press with so much intensity, trying to keep a very high line. Stefan Lerch, in his second spell at Wolfsburg, won a host of titles with the side from northern Germany. Looking for an equally successful second spell. This match being staged at Red Bull's training centre, Kotterweg, and a healthy crowd enjoying this Frauen-Bundesliga match. That one goes astray for Dudek on this left-hand side. What a performance that was in midweek against Manchester United for Wolfsburg, a 5-2 win for Wolfsburg in the UEFA Women's Champions League. Really exciting game, but it did come at a cost, losing Pop and Berenstein. going to be out for a few weeks. But they do have the squad to cope with some absences, but those are two really key players. Interesting to see if they can get the same sort of goals out of this side this afternoon. Lifted into the box by Hoot, picked up by Bussy. Dijkstra looking for a shot, it's blocked. Lindner. Strong run. Well, that's blazed over in the end. Delise Bobway. Was well placed in the middle. At least some signs that Leipzig aren't going to sit back and just defend. They're going to try and hurt second place Wolfsburg. With some rapid counter-attacks. Here come Wolfsburg trying to play in Pedamors. Pedamors' shot is saved by Herzog. It's a rapid counter-attack from Wolfsburg. Strong run by the Netherlands international, Pedamors. Leipzig doing well there to break the initial break from Wolfsburg, trying to press so intently. Nice interchange of play from Leipzig. Dudek trying to play in Marlene Müller, and Stina Johannes, the German international goalkeeper, clears. That's given away in midfield, and Hoot will look to punish Leipzig. She has Bussy in support on this right hand side, tries to play him. Bussy, it's offside, but that was a good chance for Wolfsburg on the break. The captain, 34-year-old Svenja Hoot, tried to find the French international Bussy, who was adjudged offside. Bussy couldn't quite time her run. Here come Leipzig. Across to the left-hand side is Müller. Müller inside, looking for Bobo. Bobo is held up, can't get a shot off, and fouled by Boboy. Boy with the foul on Janu Levels. Good play from Cora Zikai. Levels is on the overlap, and the corner is conceded by Lisa Baum. Levels takes a lot of Wolfsburg set pieces and corners. She's going to leave this one to Svenja Hoot, who's going to whip this in right-footed. Wolfsburg are dangerous from corners, have a lot of height in their side. Look for one of their big defenders. Goes to back post, goalkeeper does well. Herzog with the punch, but it's blasted in by Cora Zikai. First time volley, and Wolfsburg take the lead. What a finish from the German international. What a strike. Herzog in the Leipzig goal, punched, but only to the feet of Cora Zikai, who blasted home to give Wolfsburg the lead. What a strike from Zikai. Fell nicely to Zikai, but that's a quality strike from the 20-year-old German international. Her third goal in the Frauen-Bundesliga this season. Arrived from Freiburg. He's made an impressive start in northern Germany for Wolfsburg, given them a precious lead in Leipzig. Müller, left-hand side, supported by Dudek. Leipzig chasing an equaliser. Important touch there by Camilla Kuva, but it does concede the corner for Leipzig. And they'll get their tall defenders up from the back. We saw what Wolfsburg corner did only minutes ago there for the opening goal. This is going to be whipped in by Lisa Baum. Plays it short, and that's sloppy from Leipzig. And Wolfsburg will look to break. Zikai has Bussi further forward in support. That's out of play. Leipzig deciding to go short with their corner routine, and it didn't pay off. Victoria Krug has the throw in, Leipzig's captain this afternoon. The absence of Julia Landenberger and a whole host of other injuries as well. Giovanna Hoffmann, the German international, her season is over after ligament damage. Also, Diana Nemeth, season is over for her as well after tearing her ligaments. Key absences for Leipzig, all international proven quality. Talking of international proven quality, Svenja Hoot is going to take this corner. We've seen the damage that was done from the Wolfsburg corner minutes ago. Hoot will whip this in, looking for similar effect. Goes into the danger area. Herzog with the punch again. Lifted into the box. It's quality delivery again, but Wolfsburg just about clear their lines. Lisa Baum trying to find Marlene Munna. The strong run, but she's blocked by Camilla Kuva. See that Leipzig's plan is to try and hurt Wolfsburg with some rapid counter-attacks. Wolfsburg in the lead now. They're going to have to bear that in mind, and they can afford to leave a couple of defenders back. Baum trying to find Müller. It's a foul from Nicoline Dudek. Picks up the game's first yellow card. Referee Selina Menzel dishes out the caution to the Denmark defender. And Wolfsburg have the lead, coping well without their star players Pop and Berenstein this afternoon. So far, they look for a second goal. Here's Svenja Hoot, always full of running on this right-hand side for Wolfsburg. Strong run from Levels. Levels finds Sikai, lifts it over the crossbar. Wolfsburg 6 points behind the leaders Bayern Munich. 2 defeats this season for Wolfsburg. 1 to the leaders Bayern. The last Frauen-Bundesliga match, exciting game, but they lost 3-2 to Eintracht Frankfurt. Leipzig have 4 wins out of 10. Here come Wolfsburg. Bussy, the French international, into the decent area, looking for Pedamors. Dangerous when they're coming forward, Wolfsburg. Full of pace. Bussy, in particular, the signing from Paris FC. And Levels does well there. Finds Pedamors. Leipzig struggling to clear their lines. Lena Latvain is pushed to the ground, but referee Menzel says play on. Dijkstra, the Dutch defender, across to Linda. Good 1-2 with Hoot. Linda has some pace as well. Into the middle, Latvain with the shot. It's comfortable for the goalkeeper from Switzerland. Elvira Herzog holds that with ease. Stefan Lerch, the Wolfsburg trainer, will be pleased with his side start. It's comfortable for levels. Peter Moors' shirt is tugged. Referee Menzel, 27-year-old official, wants to speak. To the Leipzig player. It's the Leipzig captain today, Victoria Krug, who's going to have to watch her step for the rest of the game. Linda exchanging passes with Latvain. Two yellows so far, both to Leipzig. Krug and Dudek both going into the book. Wolfsburg's coach Stefan Lerch, pleased with his side's progress this season, says the personnel situation is very positive despite the absence of Popp and Berenstein. Confidence is obviously high after beating Manchester United and sitting nicely in second spot in the Frauen-Bundesliga this season. We do have the likes of Sophia Kleinherrn and Vivian Endermann returning from injury, back in the matchday squad as well. And Lerch stressed they still have the offensive options and they'll manage, and they're managing well so far in this one. Kura Zikai's strike, a wonderful first time shot. It's the difference in Leipzig. Welcome to all our viewers across the globe this afternoon. It's a pleasure to have you with us for live coverage of the Frauen-Bundesliga. Here's Svenja Huth. Wolfsburg patient in their build-up play now. Have the luxury of that one-goal lead. And that's allowed in. Bussy! What a shot! What a lob that is! What a goal! The French international Kassaya Bussy, a sweet strike, and the golf celebration from Kassaya Bussy that fell nicely to Kassaya Bussy. She lobbed the goalkeeper easily. A stunning finish from Kassaya Bussy, doubles Wolfsburg's lead. What a strike that is from the French international. And Wolfsburg are 2 up after 27 minutes in Leipzig. Bussy with their 4th of the campaign for Wolfsburg. Perfect start for the 7 times Frauen-Bundesliga champions. Well, I had the pleasure of commentating Wolfsburg's 8-0 win in Essen earlier this season. And that was a real dominant display from the 7 times champions. They've started this game in equally impressive fashion. Buoyed by that marvellous win against Manchester United in the Women's Champions League. And Wolfsburg are looking good to qualify as one of the top 4 as it stands. Here they come again with Pedemors. Pedemors has Hoot in support, but she tries to play in Zikai. Shot is blocked by Herzog. And Leipzig will launch a counter-attack. Boboy goes to ground. Referee Menzel happy. That was no foul. Leipzig giving the ball away in some very poor areas for them. And Wolfsburg have been clinical with their finishing. 2 tremendous strikes by Cora Zikai and Kasaya Bussi. Those players, I have to say, have come in for the 2 stars, Lynette Berenstein and Pop, Alexandra Pop, covering for their absences. Here's Bussi into the box. Pedemors battling for that one. Dutch international adjudged to have fouled. A foul on Annabelle Schaching. So lots of work for Leipzig to get back into this one. Look to strike here with Müller. Has Dudek on the counter-attack here, on the overlap, left-hand side. Dudek, Müller in support now, into the business area. Some confusion there for a while. Wolfsburg have it under control now. That win against Manchester United in midweek has given Wolfsburg a lot of confidence. And they're showing that today against Leipzig. Long ball looking for Hoot. It's cut out easily. Another stray ball though. Hoot picks it up. That's Latvine in support. 1-2 with Hoot. Cross is good, but should be dealt with now. That's a hasty clearance. Pedemors finds Hoot, who's offside. Happy visiting fans from Wolfsburg there. Made the trip to Leipzig, to the Red Bull Training Centre, Kotteweg. Up to Leipzig now to stay in this game and not concede another one before half-time. Try and regroup at the break. Try and work their way back into this Frauen-Bundesliga match. 6 shots for Wolfsburg, 5 on target. And dominating possession as well, with 63% possession of the ball. Leipzig with no shots on target. Just 1 attempt on goal. They've been second best in this one so far. Haven't tested the German international goalkeeper, Stina Johannes. What can they do now? Coming forward with Müller. Müller tries to find Delis Boboy. Just see the difference in pressing from the two sides. Wolfsburg pressing so high, that almost fell nicely to Boboy, but she was offside anyway. 19-year-old German striker. Sarah Linde. Wolfsburg not giving Leipzig any time on the ball. 1-2 between Hoot and Bussy, but good defending on that occasion. It's better passing from Leipzig, and they can break now. Right hand side. Captain Victoria Krug has Lisa Baum. Baum with some space. Good delivery to Müller. Müller, can she get a shot off? It's blocked by Linde. Müller picks it up again, edge of the box. Schaching. Heavy touch from Krug. Leipzig regain possession. Austrian Julia Magel stepping into the side today in place of Landenberger. Stefan Leach happy with his side's 2-goal lead. This is the last game before an international break. Germany play Spain in the UEFA Nations League final, having beaten France in the semi-finals over 2 legs. Stina Johannes in the Wolfsburg goal, played in those matches, important figure in those wins. Strong challenge coming in, but Sarah Linde copes with that well. Wolfsburg looking for a third goal, which will surely wrap up the points. Dijkstra, nice touch across to Linde, inside to Hoot, has Bussy in support. Cleared, looking for Marlene Müller, but it's straight out of touch. can Lisa Baum do? She's got some quick feet, had very little options there. Here's the scorer of the opening goal, Cora Zekai. Muller. Oh, it's given away. Bad area to Hoot. Trying to keep that in. Does well. The former German international inside. Norwegian midfielder Justine Kieland as well. And Wolfsburg will come forward. Bussi. Tracked by Magel, inside to Hoot. Sakai, full of running, with pace. It's a corner to Wolfsburg. Difference in quality perhaps when Wolfsburg gets sight of goal. Running with pace and purpose, with the goal always in mind. Corner will come in left-footed this time from the Netherlands international Janu Levels. Lifted in, looking for Latvine. It's clear that Wolfsburg have the quality and the strength in depth in their squad to cope with the major losses of Lynette Bernstein and Alexandra Popp. They're showing that today. Whereas Leipzig are struggling to cope with their injury problems. The likes of Hoffmann, Nemeth, Marti, they're all national team players. Nemeth with Hungary, Marti with Switzerland. Leipzig's captain Giovanna Hoffmann, Germany international. Leipzig also have Marlene Schimmer, one of their important goal scorers. Sandra Starker is out with a muscle injury. Luca Graf. So a whole host of injury problems for Leipzig. They're giving it a go here. Here's Boboy with the cross. Dijkstra with the block, and Leipzig pick it up though. Crossed in. Boboy has it. Boboy, what can she do? Boboy! Finish! That's one back for Leipzig. Quality finish from the 19-year-old striker, Delice Boboy. There's hope for Leipzig just before half-time. It's a great finish from the young German striker. Leipzig have a lifeline before half-time. Fell nicely to Boboy, but she does well to beat Stina Johannes in the Wolfsburg goal. First goal of the season for Delice Boboy gets Leipzig back into this game. Quality finish from the 19-year-old striker. Wolfsburg will rue that goal. They were looking good for the 3 points. They have conceded too many goals this season. 16 going into this game. They've scored, top scorers in the Frauen-Bundesliga, 36. That have conceded too many. There's a worry for Leipzig. The Iceland international Emilia Ásgeirsdóttir felt the force of that challenge from Lena Latvain. Strong challenge from Latvain, getting the ice pack to the back of the head. The 20-year-old Iceland attacker. That's an important goal for the home side, Leipzig, giving them hope before the break. Seen a replay of the challenge from Latvain there. Ásgeirsdóttir getting a warm round of applause. She returns to her feet. And Wolfsburg will look to restore a 2-goal advantage before the break. That goal came out of nothing for Leipzig. Here's Sarah Linda. First goal of the season for Boboy. 3 minutes of added time. We've had a few injuries in this first half, so 3 minutes have been added on by referee Selina Menzel and her staff. A warning to Wolfsburg not to underestimate this Leipzig side. They left Delis Boboy in too much space there in the box. And Boboy with a brilliant finish. Just 90 seconds or so left in this first half. Can Wolfsburg get a third? Levels across to Zikai, but that's left. Zikai, too much to do. And Leipzig's captain Victoria Krug with the throw in. Zikai with him. Challenge to win the ball back. Scrappy inside the final 30 seconds of added time at the Red Bull Training Center Kotterweg in Leipzig. Quick break on for the home side. Marlene Müller, follow running, has Dudek in support, but good play from Caitlin Dykstra. And that should be that. That's half time in Leipzig. 2-1 at the break for VfL Wolfsburg. They took the lead in the 14th minute. Tremendous strike from Cora Zikai. First time volley from a corner. Doubled their lead with the French international Kasaya Bussi with a lovely lob over the goalkeeper. A really cute finish from the French international. But there's a lifeline just before the break for Leipzig with a 19-year-old striker, Deliz Boboy, firing in to the corner of the net from an angle. Good finish from the young striker to give Leipzig real hope in this one. We'll be back in a few minutes for a lot more live coverage of the Frauen-Bundesliga between Leipzig and Wolfsburg.
alle anderen hier spielen könnten. Und es ist schon sehr, sehr schwer, an der Seitenlinie zu stehen und nichts machen zu können. Auch jetzt dann im DFB-Pokal, wo die Mädels am Ende echt die Kräfte ausgegangen sind, da wäre ich am liebsten selber zum Elfmeterpunkt gelaufen. Aber ja, riesen Respekt, wie die das auch abreißen. Auch jetzt in der englischen Woche hatten wir echt nicht so viele fitte Spielerinnen und die Mädels ziehen das, die übernehmen da auch Verantwortung und ja, bringen da in die Bresche für uns, wo wir gerade nicht spielen können. Und ich glaube, dass wir uns da einfach gegenseitig unterstützen, auch Mut zusprechen und ja, versuchen irgendwie das gemeinsam so zu wuppen.
Normalerweise bist du bei den Spielen auf dem Platz und dann entsprechend jetzt auch in der Kabine. Erste Halbzeit ist hinter uns. Wir liegen 0-2 hinten. Ich würde behaupten, es war...
Gut, dass alle aufpassen.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, ich wollte einmal testen. Nein, wir wollen das Tor von Denise natürlich nicht vergessen. Oh Gott, ich gehe gleich direkt rein. Gio, wir liegen 1:2 hinten, natürlich. Ja, worum geht's jetzt? Ich meine, wir haben diesen Treffer gemacht. Wir können jetzt hoffnungsvoll nach vorne schauen auf die zweite Halbzeit. Wie hast du die Halbzeit erlebt und was muss jetzt passieren?
Ich finde, dass wir gut reingestartet sind. Wir haben auch gute Lösungen gefunden. Wir müssen noch torgefährlicher werden. Und solche einfachen Dinge, wie bei den Gegnern, darf jetzt nicht passieren. Das wird von Wolfsburg direkt bestraft. Aber ich fand nicht, dass wir chancenlos waren. Wir dürfen uns nicht reindrücken, wir müssen weiter unsere Schritte auch spielen, gut in den Zeitkämpfen sein, Schüsse verhindern und dann denke ich, ist alles möglich.
Und dann, wir können jetzt hier nicht auf das Tor nochmal schauen, aber ich glaube, das kann ich dir erzählen, wir haben eben gerade nochmal auf das Tor von Denise geschaut und du hast dich im Speziellen ja wirklich auch nochmal für sie gefreut, ne?
Ja, extrem. Also Bobby arbeitet unglaublich viel für die Mannschaft, zieht viele Wege, versucht die Bälle festzumachen und hat jetzt aber einfach ein paar Spiele länger gebraucht für ihr erstes Tor und es ist als Stürmer immer schwierig, so diese Dosenöffner zu finden und das ist jetzt heute für sie geklappt.
Ich glaube, da freuen wir uns alle mit dir für sie mit. Bevor wir jetzt gleich in die Zukunft schauen, über eine mögliche Heim-EM sprechen, wird am 3. Dezember übrigens bekannt gegeben, beziehungsweise entschieden und dann bekannt gegeben, wollen wir noch einmal in die Vergangenheit schauen. Nämlich in diesem Sommer hast du ja auch eine besondere Europameisterschaft gespielt, im Nachbarland in der Schweiz. Da haben wir eine tolle Kulisse gesehen, viele volle Stadien. Wie hast du diese Europameisterschaft erlebt?
Ja, voller Freude. Es war elektrisierende Stimmung. Es waren auch sehr, sehr viele deutsche Fans einfach dabei, aufgrund der Nähe zur Heimat. Und das hat uns einfach ganz, ganz viel gegeben. Und ich glaube, dass wir einfach auch so ein bisschen was auslösen konnten an Euphorie, an Gemeinsamkeit, gemeinschaftlich da auch was zu kreieren. Und das war ein sehr, sehr besonderes Erlebnis.
Ich war selber bei einem Spiel dabei. Ich habe mir die Schweiz gegen Island angeschaut und konnte da eben erleben, auch was das für so ein Heimteam bedeutet, im eigenen Land so eine Europameisterschaft zu spielen. Wenn du jetzt auf 2029 schaust, wir haben es angesprochen, 3. Dezember fällt dann die Entscheidung, wie nervös wirst du sein an diesem Tag, was kann so eine Europameisterschaft eben auch bewirken im eigenen Land?
Ja, ich glaube, wir haben das jetzt die vergangenen 2 Europameisterschaften gesehen, was das für einen Hype auch auslöst um den Frauenfußball herum. Auch in Deutschland, die Stadien sind voller, die Leute sind begeistert, die kommen gerne zum Spiel. Ich hoffe, ihr kommt alle gerne hier vorbei und feuert uns an. Und ich glaube, wenn du sowas dann im eigenen Land auch hast, kann das einfach nochmal mehr bewirken, kannst du die Leute nochmal mehr mitnehmen. Und deswegen wäre das für uns ein riesengroßes Ding, wenn das nach Deutschland kommt. Und deswegen drücke ich natürlich alle Daumen und hoffe sehr, sehr, sehr doll, dass wir das Turnier bekommen.
Ich glaube, da können wir uns nur anschließen.
Auf jeden Fall. Und apropos Daumen drücken, wir müssen natürlich noch auf die zweite Halbzeit schauen. Dein Tipp?
Ich hoffe, dass wir es noch drehen, dass wir 3-2 finden.
So, Johanna Hoffmann.
Aber genau, vielen Dank, dass du bei uns warst. Gute Besserung noch weiter. Wir freuen uns natürlich auch immer, wenn wir dich hier auf einer Seite sehen. Und jetzt nochmal kurz aufhören und dann geht es gleich weiter mit der zweiten Halbzeit.
So welcome back to Leipzig. One of the hosts grabbed the lifeline in this one just before half-time with Delise Boboi's wonderful finish from the angle to reduce the deficit to 2-1. Wolfsburg lead after goals from Cora Zikai and Kasaya Bussi. Two quality finishes from Zikai and Bussi seemingly put Wolfsburg well in command in this Frauen-Bundesliga match, but Leipzig grabbing an important goal before the break. Looks like a substitute for Leipzig at the break, with Gina Kamienski coming on for the home side. We're in the Leipzig Red Bulls training center, Kotterweg, for this match today between Leipzig and the 7-time Frauen-Bundesliga champions Wolfsburg. It's the goal scorer, Dilys Boboy, for Leipzig. We're almost set to go for the second half. Referee Selina Menzel will get us underway for the second half. Wolfsburg in their traditional green strips from right to left, and Leipzig left to right. White shirts, red shorts and stockings. Welcome to all your viewers across the world for this Google Pixel Frauen-Bundesliga match. Second place, Wolfsburg looked well in control of this one. 2 goals in the opening 30 minutes. There's the substitute, Gina Kamienski, coming on for the Iceland attacker Emilia Ásgeirsdóttir. We did see Ásgeirsdóttir. She was on the receiving end of a heavy challenge at the end of the first half. She hasn't recovered to take her place for Leipzig in this second half. Wolfsburg will be keen to restore their 2-goal advantage in this game. Three points today for Wolfsburg will reduce Bayern's lead at the top to 3 points, but Bayern do play later today in Hoffenheim. And here come Leipzig with Marlene Müller, but that's cleared. Leipzig have a free kick. See the referee there, Selina Menzel, 27-year-old, one of the younger top referees in Germany, and has this game well under control so far. Dijkstra bringing it out from the back for Wolfsburg, across to her partner Camilla Kuva. Good ball from Levels to the Dutch international Peder Moors, has Zikai in support. Cross is cleared, but only to Kierland. 1-2 there, and fired over from Sarai Linda. Wolfsburg's right back. Stefan Lerch, Wolfsburg's head coach, pacing the touchline. His side looked to have this wrapped up just before the break, but they were hit by a shock goal from Dilys Boboy to reduce the arrears. And here's Boboy chasing down that one. Composed from Wolfsburg here, looking to launch an attack. Have Zikai. We were talking earlier about the absences of Alexandra Popp and Lynette Berenstein, but this Wolfsburg squad has a whole host of international talent in their ranks, and even on the bench they have Guro Bergsvan from Norway, Luka Papp from Hungary, Judith Pujols, the young Spanish defender, some quality German internationals as well, including Janina Minga. But here come Leipzig with Müller. Dudek in support. Appeals for a handball. Nothing doing from the referee. And Wolfsburg will look to counter with Hoot. Trying to play in Bussi. That's better defending on this occasion from Leipzig. Boboy, the goal scorer, picks it up. Takes on Camilla Kuva. Tries to find Lisa Baum. Lisa Baum, one to watch in the second half on this right-hand side for Leipzig. There's two quick feet, could cut in as well and use her left. Here at Wolfsburg, Zikai cutting inside. She's held up. Leipzig pressing with more urgency in this second half. Not allowing Wolfsburg as much time on the ball. It's nice from Camilla Kuva. Cross to his left-hand side. Janu Levels using her weaker right foot on that occasion. Comfortable for the goalkeeper, Elvira Herzog from Switzerland. Levels, nice left-footed delivery to Pedamors. Corner to Wolfsburg. Let's see Svenja Hoot trot across for the right-footed delivery from the corner. Try and put it in a good area, test the goalkeeper. Saw the goalkeeper's punch for the first goal. It fell nicely to Cora Zikai, who did the rest with an expert volley finish to give Wolfsburg the lead. What can Wolfsburg do from this corner? Hoot will take right-footed into a good area. Goalkeeper doesn't claim, but it's gratefully whacked clear by Delise Boboy. There's real danger every time Wolfsburg have a corner. Goalkeeper Elvira Herzog is in trouble. Leipzig are missing their quality defender, Julia Landenberger. A real presence at the back for Leipzig normally. Wolfsburg will be looking to to seal this one with the next goal in this game. That will surely give them enough of an advantage, but that's a heavy touch from Levels. And Lisa Baum said she'd cut inside, she does, unselfish play, but Boboy, that's straight at the goalkeeper, Johannes. Comfortable save for the German international. Levels was in trouble there. Lisa Baum could have perhaps gone herself. Unselfish play from Lisa Baum, but Boboy couldn't finish it off when well placed. But that's sloppy again from Leipzig, from Wolfsburg. And Boboy might have done better, but they're going to have to defend again here, Leipzig. Baum is a good shot. Strong save. Good hand from Stina Johannes. Leipzig looking for an equaliser here. Levels couldn't hold off Lisa Baum. Powerful shot from the 18-year-old German attacker. And she's going to take the corner. Plays it short to Shashing. Edge of the box now. Krug lifts it in. That's high. And over the top of the crossbar from Gina Chmielinski, the substitute, in fact. Well, all action game in Leipzig. They look to be out of this just before the break. They've got one back from Delise Boboy before the interval, and they had the chance for an equaliser there only moments ago. Definitely pressing Leipzig more in this second half. Wolfsburg not as comfortable in their passing. Hoot. That's out of play, looking for Ella Pedamos. So there's real hope for Leipzig in this one. Interesting to see what the Wolfsburg coach does in reaction to the Leipzig recovery in this game. He has options from the bench, the likes of Vivian Endermann, Janina Minga. It's Leipzig coming forward. Free kick to Leipzig. Leipzig showing a good reaction to falling 2 goals behind in this one, and they're looking for an equaliser. Strong run, trying to find Bobby, and Leipzig have a corner. They'll be looking to put Stina Johannes under pressure. Boboy scored her first goal of the Frauen-Bundesliga campaign earlier. Corner will be whipped in by the substitute, Gina Chmielinski. It's a real crowd scene inside the penalty box there. Should be cleared now by Bussy, but she's closed down well by Lisa Baum. Krug finds Baum. Wins another corner for the home side. Leipzig coming on strong this second half. Baum will go longer this time with this corner. We've seen corners cause real confusion in this game. Lisa Baum will take this one. Lifted into the box, headed just over the bar. Good delivery from Lisa Baum. Substitute being prepared. It's Janina Minge coming on for Justine Kieland, German international, replacing the Norwegian, and the goal scorer, Cora Zikai, comes off and she'll be replaced by Vivian Enderman, who's fit again after a thigh injury. Made a dream return against Manchester United in the Champions League, scoring the final goal in the 5-2 demolition job of Manchester United. She said it was pure goosebumps that moment. It felt incredibly good after a long injury. Wolfsburg have some defending to do. Substitute Kmlinski will whip this in, right-footed. Well, plays it short. The short one didn't work before. Here's Lisa Baum with a left-footed cross. Appeals for a penalty. Referee Menzel happy that no foul had been committed. Leipzig would be wise not to play those short corners, to try and lift it into the danger area and test the goalkeeper. Those short corner routines haven't worked so far for either side. Wolfsburg looking to regain a stronger grip of this game. They've lost control of this game. Looks to be plain sailing at 2 goals up. It's Leipzig looking more likely for an equaliser at this stage. Wolfsburg will be keen to get the next goal. Leipzig have lost all 4 games against Wolfsburg. Appeals for a foul on Boboy. Dijkstra gets the yellow card. The judge to have fouled Delise Boboy, the Leipzig goal scorer today. The Netherlands international not happy with that decision. She does grab Boboy. And Lisa Baum here with a chance from the free kick. She has a wonderful left foot, Lisa Baum. Can she equalise? The wall is going to have to go back 10 yards. Selina Menzel's marching out the distance, and the spray is applied. Lisa Baum will take this left-footed looking to get this on target and test the goalkeeper, Stina Johannes. Here comes Baum with a shot. Oh, a wonderful save from Stina Johannes. Good handling as well from the German international, not spilling that. It was a good strike from Lisa Baum. On target from the 18-year-old, tested the goalkeeper. Stina Johannes was at full stretch to claim that, and importantly did not spill it as well. Important save for Wolfsburg as they hold on to their advantage, but here come Leipzig again with the substitute Kamilinski. Deep cross to the back post. Scrambling header by the substitute Janina Minga, out for another corner. And the substitute Kamilinski will trot across and take this one. A replay of the free kick from Baum. Johannes was at full stretch to claim that one. Important save from the German international goalkeeper. Here comes the corner. Looking like a deeper one this time around for Leipzig. Referee Menzel not happy with the crowd scene, calling the players towards her. He's not going to stand for any of that. Here comes the corner for Leipzig, looking for an equaliser. Goes deeper this time. Goalkeeper with an important touch, but it falls to Baum and it's well over. Has the confidence to take that first time, Lisa Baum. Important punch from Stina Johannes. Got good distance on the punch. 25-year-old goalkeeper, signed from Eintracht Frankfurt. Made an impressive start to life in northern Germany. Wolfsburg struggling in this second half to regain their grip on this game. Camilla Kuva, the recent German international, at the back for Wolfsburg. Leipzig were able to plan for this game the whole week after their cup defeat. Whereas Wolfsburg obviously were in Champions League action. They have those minutes in their legs, maybe understandably a bit tired. But their coach Stefan Lerch was keen to emphasize the importance of having their squad depth. They have 7 games in 3 weeks. Busy period in German and European top flight football. It's difficult to cope without the likes of Linette Berenstein and Alexandra Popp, 2 proven winners, top quality players. They're just about hanging on to this lead against Leipzig, who fought back from 2 goals down. Looking for an equaliser now, coming forward. Substitute Gina Kaminsky has done well since her introduction for the second half. Leipzig's captain Victoria Krug across to Lisa Baum, taking on Levels and Hoot back there defending. Wolfsburg let slip a 3-1 lead on the opening day of the season against struggling Hamburg. Conceding 2 late goals, they're in trouble here. Also looking to hold on to that advantage that they have. Foul again by Janu Levels. Referee Menzel, no hesitation. Foul on the substitute Kaminsky. The Dutch international pleads her innocence, but referee Selina Menzel saw it as a foul, and it's another decent area for Lisa Baum to test the goalkeeper. We saw Stina Johannes come up with a top save a few minutes ago. Looks to be perfect area for Lisa Baum. 18-year-old Leipzig attacker. Real quality left foot strike on her. Is she going to go in the same area? It's more centrally this time. Again, the handling from Stina Johannes was good. Lisa Baum did switch sides, but Johannes was up to the test once again as Wolfsburg hold on to their advantage given to in the first half. 2 goals inside the opening half hour from Cora Zekai and Kesaya Bussi, the French international. Bussi could have been played in there by Vivian Enderman. Referee's whistle goes in the background. Substitute being prepared. Stina Johannes goes to check on her teammate there. Caitlin Dijkstra as well, standing over the Wolfsburg player. Looks to be Janu Levels in trouble there. So worrying moments for Wolfsburg. Levels struggling with the injury there. Her left foot got tangled. So Stefan Lerck with some reorganization to do here. Two Netherlands internationals there. Caitlin Dijkstra checking on her teammate Janu Levels as Levels receives treatment. Stefan Lerck in his second spell as head coach of Wolfsburg. As Levels recovers to her feet and looks okay to continue. Well, she's going off the pitch and away from the stadium. come Leipzig. Offside, says the referee Selina Menzel. So some respite for Wolfsburg. Long clearance from Dijkstra. Enderman went to ground, but it's a free kick to Leipzig. Victoria Krug back to Norheim, lifts it forward. Minga trying to find Bussi. Judith Puos coming on to replace Janu Levels. Took a couple of minutes. And Adi Karim Lindland replacing Kesaya Bussi. Paris Oteng on for the home side, replacing Julia Magel, the Austrian defender. Fresh legs up front for Leipzig for the remaining 15 minutes or so, trying to claim a precious equaliser. Foul from the substitute Oteng on Camilla Kuva. So Leipzig's coach Jonas Stefan gone all in with his substitutes. Wolfsburg will be desperate to hold on to their advantage here. They've been second best really in this one since conceding that opening goal for Leipzig just before half-time. Delise Boboy reducing the arrears on 42 minutes. It's Leipzig pressing for an equaliser. Good play from Minga. Wolfsburg's coach Stefan Lerch freshened it up with a host of substitutes. Substitutes will increase the pressing intensity from Wolfsburg. That's slackened off. Especially in this second half. And it's allowed Leipzig to take a grip on this game. Lisa Baum trying to find her captain, Victoria Krug. Throw in to Leipzig. Substitute Judith Pujols. Back in defence for Wolfsburg. Interesting player, arrived from Barcelona, just 20 years old. Referee Selina Menzel dishes out another yellow card. Maybe not happy from some dissent. From the sidelines. That was Jonas Stephan on screen. The Leipzig head coach will confirm whether Jonas Stephan was the recipient of that yellow card. Just 9 minutes of regular time at the end of this second half, plus any added time awarded by the referee Selina Menzel and her staff. So plenty of time. A few more goals in this one. Wolfsburg will be keen to run down the clock, trying to hold on to their advantage. Here's Boboy trying to find substitute Oteng. Leipzig next travel to Leverkusen. Another tough away game at Bayern. Match day 15. Wolfsburg face inform Freiburg next at home. Travel to struggling Nuremberg, or hosting another struggling side, Hamburg and Jena. So that's a decent run of fixtures for Wolfsburg, but they do have Champions League action as well, and all these players in the Wolfsburg squad, of course, involved with their national teams as well. Here comes Hoot, cross to Enderman. Can she get a shot off? It's blocked, but it's deflected into the net. That's unfortunate for Leipzig. Shot came in from the 34-year-old Svenja Hoot. It was unfortunate for Leipzig. That could have sealed the 3 points for Wolfsburg. Happy celebrations came off the captain, Victoria Krug. She got in the way of Svenja Hoot's powerful shot, but to no avail. It deflected cruelly into the back of the net. and Wolfsburg go 3-1 ahead. Svenja Huth with her second of the season looks to have sealed the 3 points against Leipzig. Cruel blow for the home side, who look to be in the hunt to claim a point. But Huth's powerful shot deflected agonizingly past Elvira Herzog in the Leipzig goal. Wolfsburg restore their 2-goal advantage. Camilla Couva there, striking her own powerful shot into the midriff of the referee, Selina Menzel. And this will be relief for Wolfsburg. They were struggling to contain Leipzig. They're looking good now for the 3 points, which will reduce the lead at the top to 3 points behind the leaders Bayern Munich, who play later today against Hoffenheim. Another attractive Frauen-Bundesliga fixture to look forward to in a couple of hours' time. It's a pleasure to have you with us across the world today for live coverage of the Frauen-Bundesliga. Wolfsburg looking good in this one, 3-1 up with a few minutes to go. Goal looks to have taken the stuffing out of Leipzig. They were pressing for an equaliser with all their might, but that's a cruel blow for Leipzig. It was a brave fight back from 2-0 down inside the opening 30 minutes. Come again though, with good work by Lisa Baum. She's been impressive. Tries to play in the substitute Paris Oteng. But Wolfsburg substitute Judith Pujols has that under control. And another substitute being prepared. Dijkstra makes her way off the pitch. She'll be replaced by the experienced Norwegian international Guro Bergsvand.
Und auch wir wechseln noch einmal aus. Wir bedanken uns bei unserer Nummer 17 und Torschützin Denise Boboy.
Boboy, the goal scorer for Leipzig, will get a standing ovation. She's being replaced by Kira Spitzner, another young talent for Leipzig. Just 20 years old Kira Spitzner, replacing the 19-year-old Delis Boboy, who claimed her first goal in the Frauen-Bundesliga for Leipzig. Quick break is on for Wolfsburg. Enderman, the substitute, finds the strong running of Svenja Hoot. Enderman in support now. That's blocked for a corner by Andrea Norheim, the experienced Norwegian international. Pujols and Hoot involved in the short corner, perhaps. This will be whipped in. Pujols falls to ground. Exchanging passes with Hoot, didn't come off there for Wolfsburg. And Lisa Baum fouls. Lisa Baum fouls Svenja Hoot. Finally the whistle goes from the referee. 4 minutes of added time we're going to have in Leipzig today at the Red Bull Trading Centre in Kotterweg. Seen a good comeback by Leipzig to no avail as Wolfsburg follow up their good work against Manchester United in the Champions League with another victory today, surely. Substitute Karim Lindland goes to ground. The Norwegian is fouled by Joly, the French midfielder. Lots of international talent on display today in this Frauen-Bundesliga match. This is being lined up by Lena Latvain. Has her sights on goal from this angle. Svenja Hoot is also over it. Looks to be perfect angle for the midfielder Latvain. Latvain's well over though, not got her radar on. Just a couple of minutes left in this one. Captain Victoria Krug trying to come forward. Giving away there. Hoot well placed to recover that one. Good work by Lisa Baum. She's had a really good second half. Impressive from the 18-year-old talent. It's been a very good response to falling 2-0 behind from Leipzig. Plenty to take from this performance against the 7 times champions Wolfsburg. Inside the final 30 seconds of this one, corner to Wolfsburg. So the 3 points will be heading to northern Germany. Wolfsburg getting the job done in the end here. But a battling display from Leipzig. Corner will come in. The final moments of this one. Svenja Hoot with the delivery. Peder Moors was battling for it. not cleared. Just about in the end. Goes back to the goalkeeper, and the final whistle in Leipzig. Wolfsburg win this one 3-1. They had to dig in deep in the second half. 2 goals in the first half. Inside the opening half hour from Wolfsburg, Kora Zikai and Kasaya Bussi looked to have put 7 times champions firmly in control, but Leipzig bravely battled back and they grabbed a lifeline just before the halftime break with a delightful finish from Delise Boboy. Continued their good work in the second half, Leipzig battling for an equaliser before a cruel blow with 6 minutes of normal time remaining. Svenja Hut's shot was agonizingly deflected past the goalkeeper, and Wolfsburg breathed a massive sigh of relief to claim the 3 points. 3-1 the final scoreline, but plenty of promise for Leipzig. They battled back really well in this game to falling behind inside the opening half an hour. Decent performance from Wolfsburg as well. They've had a real stack of games in recent weeks. A heavy fixture load, 7 games in 3 weeks coming up. So they'll be happy to recover now going into the international break as well. Take this forward, buoyed of course by that marvellous 5-2 demolition job of Manchester United in the Champions League. Reduce the arrears to 3 points at the top of the Frauen Bundesliga as well. Happy Wolfsburg squad there, led by Stefan Lerch. Pleasure to have you with us for live coverage of the Frauen Bundesliga. We'll be back more soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Hallo Lisa, kannst du mich hören? Ja. So Lisa, ja, jetzt steht ihr da mit leeren Händen, obwohl ihr in der zweiten Halbzeit ein richtig gutes Spiel gemacht habt. Hat jetzt so ein bisschen die Kaltschnäuzigkeit gefehlt am Ende, oder?
Ja, also ich glaube, wir können stolz auf unseren Auftritt sein. Ich glaube, ab der zweiten Halbzeit haben wir echt gezeigt, was wir drauf haben. Ja, natürlich ist das Gegentor am Ende noch schade, weil es echt ein knappes Spiel war. Aber ja, also ich kann zufrieden mit unserer Leistung sein. Aber es ist auf jeden Fall noch Potenzial nach oben.
Jetzt hat der Trainer wahrscheinlich in der Halbzeit gesagt, ihr müsst mehr draufgehen. Vor allem Sie haben das ja hervorragend gemacht. Sie haben Levels richtig unter Druck gesetzt und hatten dann auch so ein kleines Privatduell fast mit Stina Johannessen. Gell? Da hat die aber leider 4:0 gewonnen. Da hätten Sie sich schon gern einen Treffer erwünscht. Gell?
Ja, ich glaube, ich hatte meine Chancen vom Tor. Ich glaube, da muss ich einfach mal abziehen und nicht nochmal den Nebenmann sehen. Aber ich glaube, das kommt irgendwann. Aber ja, Freistöße üben wir mal weiter im Training und dann irgendwann ist er drin gegen Wolfsburg.
Wir werden es beobachten. Ich wünsche viel Glück dabei.
Vielen Dank.
Ja, Delis, erstmal herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Treffer. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob Sie es wussten, es ist ein historischer Treffer, weil es das erste Leipziger Tor gegen Wolfsburg war in der Liga.
Vielen Dank erstmal. Ja, schön zu wissen. Schade, dass es am Ende leider nichts gebracht hat, aber ja, wir machen weiter. Ne?
Ja, also Sie vor allem hatten ja noch die große Chance, wo Ihnen Lisa den Ball auflegt. Woran hat es am Ende gefehlt? War es jetzt gerade noch die Kaltschnäuzigkeit vor dem Tor?
Ja, kann gut sein. Also den kann man auf jeden Fall mal reinmachen. Ja, ich weiß nicht, was am Ende gefehlt hat. Präzision oder Kraft, weiß ich nicht. Aber ja, beim nächsten Mal dann halt.
Ja, auf jeden Fall haben sie ein sehr gutes Spiel gemacht. Also haben Wolfsburg quasi in die Defensive gedrängt in der zweiten Hälfte. Was hat der Trainer in der Pause gesagt?
Ja, der Trainer hat gesagt, dass wir auf jeden Fall so weitermachen sollen. Ja, dass vor allem die ersten Minuten sehr wichtig sind. Haben wir ja dann auch gezeigt. Wir haben auf jeden Fall die Wolfsburgerin vor Probleme gestellt. Schade, dass als wir dann so am Drücker waren, dass wir dann ja nicht das 2-2 ziehen können. Aber ja.
Also ich sage erstmal vielen Dank und Glückwunsch zu Ihrer Leistung in der zweiten
Halbzeit.
Halbzeit.
Vielen lieben Dank.
Ja, Stina Johannes, Sie hatten ja richtig viel was zu tun in der zweiten Hälfte. Hatten Sie sich das so vorgestellt eigentlich?
Naja, wir haben in der zweiten Halbzeit leider ein bisschen den Zugriff verloren, haben selber im eigenen Spiel den Ball zu schnell hergegeben, waren im Pressing dann nicht immer ganz konsequent. Von daher wurde es am Ende nochmal spannend. Ganz wichtig, das 3-1 dann für uns, dass es dann gefallen ist und damit war es dann auch ja, für uns sehr gut.
Ja, und vor allem eine ganz starke Leistung von Ihnen. Sie hatten ja auch so ein kleines Privatduell mit Lisa Baum. Ja, die hatte ja zweimal beim Freistoß und hatte sie zwei Möglichkeiten aus dem Spiel raus. Aber dieses Duell ging ganz klar an Sie. Haben Sie sich die ein bisschen ausgeguckt oder zurechtgelegt gehabt? Oder?
Nee, bei den Freistoßsituationen gar nicht. Also klar hat meine Intuition beim zweiten gesagt, dass ihn diesmal über die Mauer zieht. Aber letztendlich muss ich aus so einer Distanz einfach reagieren und hoffen, dass ich schnell genug wegkomme.
Wie war jetzt die Belastung nach der Champions League? Hat ein bisschen die Frische im Kopf gefehlt oder war jetzt der Gegner heute so stark?
Ja, wahrscheinlich ist es ein Mix aus beiden. Also Leipzig hat es heute wirklich sehr, sehr gut gemacht, sehr diszipliniert, sind schnell umgeschalten, waren griffig in den Zweikämpfen. Also von daher Kompliment an Leipzig. Die haben es uns nicht einfach gemacht. Und ja klar, wir haben jetzt sehr, sehr viele Spiele aktuell. Ich glaube, seit irgendwie Anfang Mitte Oktober spielen wir alle 3-4 Tage. Aber wir haben einen breiten Kader, fast alle sind fit. Das ist sehr, sehr wichtig für uns. Von daher können wir auch immer wieder die Belastung verteilen. Von daher sind wir dennoch gut unterwegs, denke ich.
Dann sage ich Glückwunsch zum Sieg und erholen Sie sich gut.
Danke sehr. Ciao.
Tschüss. Ja, Koratzika, herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Erfolg. Wie wichtig war das jetzt für den Kopf, diesen Erfolg hier auch nach dem Spiel oder nach dem Spiel in der Champions League jetzt hier auch noch die 3 Punkte in der Liga